Good morning, you guys, and welcome to Cup of Joe. Hope you guys missed us. We are back and better than ever. We are hoping you guys had a good weekend out there. We did, and we are back ready to give out some cash today. We're going to be coming to you live all day long on your Pilot TVs, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as Twitch. Our channel names on both are MegaSota for you guys. I'm Jordy, and this is
Ian, and we are going to be bringing you guys all this great jackpot action, and we just had some new Pilot TVs go out to those brand new Pilot TVs heading out to some already existing bars. We have Smiley's Tavern, B&L Bar, Moen's Bar, Rodney's Tavern, Oleander Saloon, Big Dog Sports Cafe, as well as the Lamplighter Bar.
Absolutely. So guys, definitely go check those out, as you've got a ton of reasons to be playing Pilot games all day long. And it starts off fresh with that Twins Bingo jackpot. It has not gone out. It's grown up to about $1,491.35. You can take that home in 52 balls or less, like always, and those are those 25-cent cards for you guys.
Yeah, definitely some nice stuff there, but we even have some more nice 25-cent card edition games as the Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition that runs from 1 all the way till 4 o'clock has 2 great jackpots available in it. A $4,861 52 ball or less major jackpot, and that minor jackpot that's already at $206 that you can win in 64 balls or less. Both of them primed and ready to be going out today.
Absolutely. You guys definitely want to be trying your hand at that. That's going to be running from 1 to 4, and we got those great prizes on the line. Not to mention, you guys definitely want to check out our happy hour show tonight, because during those 23 games of Jackpot Hunter, the $1 edition, you get a ton of chances at that minor, as well as the mega and major in there as well. That minor is going to be starting out the day clean sweeped at $0, but it's already on our jackpot to watch list, because it starts off even at a clean slate at 52 balls or less. And every $100 increment, that very next game, it's going to click up 4 balls for you guys, capping off at that 64 ball count.
Yeah, once it hits over that $300 mark, it's super fun stuff. So definitely come out for the Jackpot Hunter Happy Hour. See if you can get onto our jackpot list, because we had a bunch of jackpot winners over the weekend, 14 to be exact. And Friday got it started off right as D.L. Bowman over at American Legion Forest Lake took home $1,732.
Nicely done. Next up on Friday was the Mad Hatter over at MC's Dugout 2, who got to take home $876.
Yeah, then we had $638 going out to Fresh Start over at Wild Bill's Sports Saloon in Woodbury.
Nicely done. And then also on Friday, we had Sunshine over at Blasco's Embassy Bar getting to take home $1,487.
What movie is that from? Remember the Titans? Is that Sunshine? Remember the Titans?
I'm not going to be able to tell you. That is a question for Will.
Yeah, I think that's Remember the Titans. We also had that final jackpot that went out on Friday. That was Soph over at Heartland Country Club, taking home $1,456.
Nicely done, but it doesn't stop there, because on Saturday, Willie got it started off right over at Hatley Community Center, who got to take home $6,727.
Yeah, then we had Brother Nate over at the Chart House, taking home $854.
Nicely done. And then MB Win over at Sergeant Pepper's got to take home $836.
Yeah, then Donuts Bag over at VFW Crystal took home $991. Definitely could get a few donuts with that.
Absolutely. But then finishing off on Saturday, we had Panda J over at Broadway Pizza Blaine, who got to take home $1,444.
Well, to get our Sunday started off right, we just had to head over to the Tap, because Tap was able to get the win at VFW Brooklyn Park, taking home $695. Definitely good stuff for Tap. But the other two of our other winners on Sunday was actually a split win.
That's right. And it was between Taylor over at Croft Pub and Grub and Brother Nate over at the Chart House, both splitting up and getting each to take home $725 each.
Yeah, good job to both of those players. And then the final jackpot that went out to Bobber over at Harbor Bar and Restaurant, taking home $11,622.
The biggest jackpot of the weekend to finish us off.
Yeah, definitely some good stuff for Bobber. But you can always get some good stuff happening in our E-tabs, and we just released a brand new E-tab, Blazing Wheels. Try your luck spinning the Blazing Wheel in the bonus round to see if you can win some scorching prizes, or just wait up, because sometime this week Break the Bank is going to be hitting your guys' iPads. Oh,
Really?
yeah. It already got announced on Facebook, and so I know I'm allowed to talk
Exciting.
about it. Break the Bank. I think it's coming to you guys this Thursday. I'll have to double-check that. Once we get into Twins Bingo, I'll give a for-sure answer on that one. But we are super excited to have a new E-Tab to spotlight.
Absolutely. So definitely check that out and be in the know about when Break the Bank is going to be hitting those iPads.
Oh, for sure.
But we are going to be checking into Plymouth, Minnesota today to see what the weather's looking like, as it is going to be warming up as we move into May. It's going to be a high of 48 today only, though, partly cloudy, and so definitely be on the know about that. And winds are going to be picking up from north to northwest about 10 to 15 miles per hour.
Yeah, it looks like the night doesn't cool off too much, as it's going to be still considerable cloudiness, but a low of only 36 degrees. Winds north to northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour with a slight chance of rain.
Definitely be on the lookout for that. And you can definitely be on the lookout for some huge jackpots all day long. And we've already talked about quite a few of them, but we're going to highlight them for you again. And we get our jackpot started off early from 12 to 1, where you guys get 10 chances at taking home a jackpot in Twins Bingo of over $1,491 and growing.
Yeah, you also take home some points in the Twiking zone if you take home that jackpot, as well as taking home the Muscos in that game. And our standings in the Twiking zone have been a bit more chaotic than normal.
Absolutely. So starting it off, we start off right off with some shakeups. Our 10th place player was able to move up from 9th. Switching things around, Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon now sits with 94,000, pushing back our 9th place player, Dago 11, back to 10th over at the Polar Lounge.
8th place player.
8th place player, I meant to say.
Dago 11 getting bumped back because the former 9th place player actually shot up from 9th all the way to 7th place, getting themselves in the 100,000 point club. And that was Mikey Wins over at Steve O's with 112,000 points. Not only did they bump back Dago 11, but also bumped back Brizo, who is sitting in 7th place, now in 8th, playing at the Atomic Star Tavern with 95,000 points.
Yeah, but we have 7 out of 10 of these players in that 100,000 point club so far, and Dago 11, Elsa, and Brizo are going to be there shortly to follow, so definitely be looking out for that and trying to accumulate some points. But other than that, those were the only real shakeups we saw happening in these standings, but it's looking like other players were able just to accumulate some points and close some gaps. There is a neck-and-neck race going on between our 5th and 4th place players, GTZ over at Sal's Bar and Grill and Bobo at Corner Bar and Goodhue, only with 1,000 points separating them. GTZ with 123,000 and Bobo with 124.
Yeah, well, they're duking it out for that 4th place spot. Another big fight is happening because in 3rd and 2nd, we got Sinbob with 148,000 points and Nan in 2nd place with 149,000 points. Either one of them could end up in 2nd place, and we'll see who can come out on top.
Absolutely, but there is a little bit of a gap separating them and our 1st place player, as Scrub-Eye was able to hold on to his lead, separating himself from the pack, officially in that 200,000 point club, now sits with 201,000 points.
Good stuff there. We also had some shakeups in our location standings, as the number 9 location passed up the number 8 location. The one moving up is VFW Blaine, now with 167,000 points. Who did they push back? Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards from 8th into 9th, now with 158,000 points.
Yeah, not too far ahead. Our 10th place location, Main Street Pub in Kimball, who sits with 155,000, could easily close that gap and steal away 9th place now.
Yeah, that could happen. But we also did have another shakeup that happened in the location standings.
Absolutely. Our 7th place location, Steve-O's and Crystal, home of Mikey Wins, was able to take those points accumulated and jump up into 6th, pushing back our place on 3rd and Faribault back to 7th.
Oh, yeah, definitely some crazy stuff there. But we do have our top 3 staying put, but they are all in different clubs, which is really, really funny. In the 300,000 point club, in 3rd place, we got American Legion Fridley with 315,000 points. In the 400,000 point club with 402,000 points. In 2nd place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven. And no, we don't hop into the 500,000 point club. We skip on over and head to the 600,000 point club, because with 666,000 points in 1st place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park.
That is pretty impressive. That is a huge jump on the rest of the standings, and so it's going to be a competition to see if anyone can even rival VFW Spring Lake Park for the rest of the season.
That's for sure.
But if you guys want to check out some of our other fun games we have to offer outside of our regularly scheduled bingo, our eTab side of things is where you need to check out. Each of our games have 85% payout and huge prizes up to $1,500. Right now we're listening to a little buku bucks action. You can head to the woods and search for some big bucks. You can play beer pong at deer camp or test your shooting skills in that buku bucks hunting bonus round, and you can take home some trophy prizes.
Definitely some great stuff in Buku Bucks, one of my favorite games, and I think his fan favorite game won our March Madness eTab tournament that we had. So super good stuff. So if you haven't check out our fan favorite eTab game, check out Buku Bucks.
Absolutely, but if that doesn't seem up to your speed, we have over 50 different charitable eTabs and counting. That is even going to be adding a new one to the roster sometime this week, so definitely be in the know about that and check those out as they have some great prizes on the line.
Yeah, super excited to see your guys' reaction on that new game, Break the Bank. But we do have other live bingo to get into, so might as well get into that, because from 1 all the way till 4 o'clock, we got the Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition. We have 3 different jackpots available in there. It's a mega jackpot of $30,919 that you can take home in 49 balls or less. A 52-ball major jackpot that you can win $4,861, and then a minor prize of $206 that you can win in 64 balls or less. All of them really, really nice stuff. And seeing that mega prize actually start clicking up in money amount is a good sign that that could be going out in the next few weeks.
Absolutely, so definitely come out to play that from 1 to 4, and I'll segue you right into our happy hour show that kickstarts at 4 o'clock for you guys. That's where we're going to be back live with you guys for 2 hours. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're going to kickstart it off with that Lucky 4 bingo right at 4 p.m. You guys definitely need to be there for that, because that is grown over to about $11,745, and you can take that home in a lucky few numbers. But it's a great chance to warm up for the 23 games of the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter that's going to be running from 4 to 6.
Yeah, those jackpots in that $1 edition look great, as there's a mega of 100 grand, 43 balls or less to win. A major prize that's actually clicked up to 50 balls or less at $9,863. And then the minor prize just got one on the very final game last time you guys were playing this, and it's at $0, 52 balls or less to win it, but it should go really quickly, as every $100 it clicks up 4 balls.
Absolutely, and while you guys are playing and earning some points, you guys are competing for the Jackpot Hunter standings that have been absolutely stagnant lately. There's only one real shakeup right in the middle of these standings.
Yeah, as a one tie formed another tie. Breaking out of the tie is Kimmy over at Nisoa Legion, breaking out of the tie with 2A Girl at Jimmy G's Bar. Moving into a tie, Kimmy is now tied with Brother Nat over at the Chart House. They both have 59,000 points. 2A Girl, 57,000 points.
It almost feels like the middle of these standings are all in cahoots. They seem to always be tied up with each other.
Yeah, they're super, super neck and neck, as only 2,000 points ahead of that 5th place tie is 4th place Kev over at the Deer Stand with 61,000 points.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be having to look out and see if anyone's going to be rivaling Kev, who's been sitting with that 61,000 for quite some time now. They were pushed back by Not Lucky a couple weeks prior as they jumped into that 3rd place spot, but no one's really rivaled them since. Our top 3 have stayed pretty solidified in these standings, though, as like I said, Not Lucky was able to get into that 3rd place spot not too long ago, sitting with 83,000 over at American Legion Fridley. We have Bowl at 2nd place at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 115,000, and then in 1st place it's Bobo, also at Corner Bar and Goodhue, sitting with 141,000 points accumulated so far.
Definitely some good stuff there, and we had one shakeup in the location standings.
Really?
One
what was
shakeup. Newcomer to the standings, bumping out Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton, is Riverboat Depot in Sartell.
Wow.
Moving from unranked to 10th place with 73,000 points. Good stuff. Trying to get into that 75,000 point club.
Yeah, it should be there pretty soon. Only 2,000 points away. And then they could even be rivaling that 9th place location, American Legion Fridley, who sits with 78,000.
Yeah, definitely some crazy stuff there. But getting out of a former tie is a tie between Gascam Bar and Grill in Brainerd, and Billy's Rockford. Gas Can Bar and Grill obtained 6th place with 85,000 points, bumping back Billy's Rockford, who now only has 83,000 points.
Yeah, now a little bit of a separation happening there, and we're going to see Gas Can Bar and Grill. Are they able to accumulate enough points to even move up in the standings, as they are only 1,000 behind Tasty Pizza Hanger 45 and Hilltop, who sits with 86,000 in 5th place?
Yeah, trying to get into that top 5. I know Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd wants it, but our top 3 did stay the same. As 3rd place, we got Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 165,000 points. With 188,000 points in 2nd place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park. And in 1st place, we got Corner Bar in Goodhue with a whopping 371,000 points.
Yeah, that is absolutely insane, and it'll be super exciting when we see Corner Bar and Goodhue officially hit that 400,000 point marker.
Ooh.
And so we're going to be looking out for that in the next coming weeks. And if you have a specific location you want to win some points, make sure you guys are going out there during our happy hour show and playing a little bit of the Jackpot Hunter.
Yeah, but our grand finale of the happy hour show is the final game of Lucky 4 Bingo. So if you don't win it at 4 o'clock, you'll have another shot at 6 o'clock. Today, that Lucky 4 Bingo is at $11,745, and maybe even bigger when you try your hand at it at 6 o'clock.
Absolutely, but right at 6, that's when we segue right into Skull Bingo, and you'll get a full 4 hours uninterrupted tonight. So that's going to be going all the way till 10 p.m. for you guys. We have that line starting out the day, clean slate as well, $0 on the marker, but it's already at a 10-ball count, and we know that that line prize goes out pretty much every day. So definitely be in the know about that. We have a large frame at $827 at 43 balls or less, as well as that coverall officially clicking up to $51,868. And you can take that home in 50 balls or less.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff there. And you guys could also come out for some great stuff, which is our PGL nights. The PGL nights, they're coming to you guys 2 times this week. A MegaSota game night that starts at 6:40 every single Tuesday. Bunch of PGL tournament and game action, as well as a Jackpot Jungle grand finale. The $1 edition, that you take home $7,867. And if you win it in 54 balls or less.
Yeah, not to mention we have our second specialty night that happens each and every week on Wednesday. Come out for Wild Wednesday from 7 to 9 and check out the Ice Studio, give the Wild some luck, and take home some great prizes. We have a ton of fun tournament-style games that night, as well as great PGL points to be awarded, and our very own Jackpot Jungle game that ends off the night. It's the 25-cent card edition this time, so in 52 balls or less, you guys will get a chance at taking home $11,903.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff there. Speaking of PGL nights, you guys got to get signed up at PGL.world if you want to be earning points on that night, as well as getting insider information, include a monthly newsletter. So much great stuff when you sign up at PGL.world. Can even sign in to our Player Connect app with that sign up. And you also get highlighted, which adds a little bit of luck to your name in our new PGL member spotlight.
We love showcasing all of our brand newcomers who sign up, so we're going to do just that. We had Bear 199, Mike 2244, Mike 2244 66, K Bear 89, KC 1986, Ev L 706. We had D Mary, Padre Hawk, as well as Hot 15 Money, Kimmy, Lex, Carrie 73, KJ 218, 1KJ218, as well as JPWHKC.
Yeah, JPWHKC, all the rock hits.
That's exactly what it feels like.
Yeah, that's what we've been joking about all week since we got that new member spotlight. Definitely some great stuff with all those names. But let's check out those names that are already in our PGL standings that have been working so hard all season 11.
Absolutely, and we haven't had any shakeups as we had our last PGL night last Wednesday, and so you guys will definitely have to come out tomorrow night to earn some points and try and shake things up. But as it stands, our top 5 are sitting like Brizo in 5th place at the Underground Bar and Grill, Forget You D in 4th at Eagles Austin, Big Dog at Rustic Saloon in 3rd, Keith at Billy's Rockford in 2nd, and Bam Bam at Stewartville Legion Post in 1st.
And then our top 5 locations sit like this in the 4 Million Point Club. We got in 5th place, Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter. 4th place, American Legion Cleveland. 3rd place, Neeson's Gaylord. 2nd place in the 5 Million Point Club, we got Billy's Rockford. And then we quickly get over to the 6 million point club because we got Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake.
That is super impressive, so definitely come out for our specialty nights. And if you guys want to be in the know about anything Pilot Games has going on, our Facebook page is the hub of that information. Give us a follow and a like, and you'll be able to keep up with all of our weekly bingo schedules, event details, big progressives, player pictures, and so much more.
Yeah, you can also click that website link that has, which is our link tree that has links to bar locations, other socials, pgl.world, so much there.
You name it, we got it.
So definitely go check out our Facebook page, as well as listen to us right now, because when you guys play Pilot Games, you are giving a little bit of that cash to your community. And so we like to highlight one singular player every single week to talk about where they are giving money to. And let's talk about the biggest jackpot winner over the weekend, Bobbert, over at Harbor Bar and Restaurant, who took home $11,622.
That's right, and Harbor Bar and Restaurant supports an amazing charity, American Legion Post 491 Bayport, to enhance the well-being of America's veterans, their families, our military, and our communities by devotion to mutual helpfulness.
Well, definitely some great stuff there. I will be right back for Twins Bingo 10 minutes from now. So while you're waiting, remember, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins.
Have a good one.
we're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous Days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
We're having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Kriesel. Really cool listening to him talking his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson. Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts, drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I got to say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Hey guys, and we are back in better than ever for a little bit of Twins Bingo action. Super excited for this stuff, and so make sure you guys are checking in with our streams. We are streaming live on the Pilot TV, Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both those.
Oh yeah, and we just got some shiny new Pilot TVs installed at some new locations over at Smiley's Tavern, B&L Bar, Moen's Bar, Rodney's Tavern, Oleander Saloon, Big Dog Sports Cafe, as well as the Lamplighter Bar.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff there. But you guys, just 10 seconds till we are in this first game. $1,501 jackpot on the line. We'll see what those must-go prizes are looking like as soon as we get in. But we do have some jackpots to go over. You may join this list if you're able to take home this coverall jackpot of $1,000. But we gave out 29 jackpots over the last week, 418 for this season 11, so a really successful season 11 so far, and our weekend was very successful as well.
Oh yeah, we had 14 jackpots over the weekend, and we started off with a very successful Friday. But before we go over this, we do have a line prize winner.
Mama. Over at Poppers, taking home $6 on that line prize. Good job, Da Mama.
Oh yeah, but on to these jackpot winners. We had a very successful Friday going into this weekend with 5 jackpots going out on Friday alone. Starting off, we had D. Elbowman over at American Legion Forest Lake taking home $1,732.
Yeah, good job, D.L. Bowman.
Oh yeah, next up we had Mad Hatter over at MC's Dugout 2 taking home $876. Taking home $638, we had Fresh Start over at Wild Bill Sports Saloon in Woodbury. Next up was Sunshine over at Blasco's Embassy Bar, taking home $1,487. That's the quarterback from Remember the Titans.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was struggling to remember what movie that was from. I thought it was Remember the Titans, but there's so many movies like that I get all confused together that I never remember which is the title.
Oh yeah. Next up we had Soap over at Heartland Country Club A, taking home $1,456 to end off our Friday.
Yeah, Saturday got us started off right as Willie over at Hadley Community Center took home $6,727. We also had Brother Nate over at the Chart House taking home $854. MB Wins over at Sergeant Pepper's taking home $836. Donut Bag over at VFW Crystal took home $991. And then the final jackpot on Saturday went out to P&J over at Broadway Pizza in Blaine, taking home $1,444.
Oh yeah, but the jackpots didn't end there because we also had a very successful Sunday with Tab kicking off our Sunday over at VFW Brooklyn Park, taking home $695. We also had Taylor over at Croft Pub and Grub taking home $725, splitting that up with Brother Nate over at Chart House.
Yeah, we got GTZ over at the Midi taking home $6 on that large M, and we've clicked over on that coverall prize to a $10 must-go coverall. But yeah, that was a great split. Both of them winning $725.92. Both of them receiving it. It was Taylor and Brother Nate that both got that win.
Oh yeah, but ending off our Sunday and our weekend was Bobber over at Harbor Bar and Restaurant, taking home our largest jackpot of the weekend, taking home $11,622.
Yeah, now we got Nan on that coverall over at Corky's Bar South Haven, taking home $10. Now we're getting rolled into game number 2 of Twins Bingo. Definitely getting rolled and press play. We're super excited about it, but we are also super excited about the brand new E-Tab game that's going to be coming to you guys this week. Break the Bank. Super, super exciting stuff, and that should be hitting your guys' iPads sometime this week. I'll figure out exactly what day that is. I'm guessing it's going to be Thursday as a little Cinco de Mayo
that would make sense.
Extravaganza. But
and Thursday's a good day, just before the weekend. You get a full day of Friday of playtime with the new game.
Exactly. I think it just works better that way. But let's see if I can find where we posted that. And it looks like I can't find it right now.
Interesting.
Yeah, I thought I had it as a big thing that came up on my my Facebook. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I found it. Break the Bank. It will be out on Pilot Games next Thursday. It's super, super fun. You guys can check out the gameplay of that on the Facebook page, and it's super, super good stuff. You guys can also check out the brand new E-Tab game that happened, that came out just a few weeks ago, Blazing Wheels, and it's a super fun game with some scorching prizes.
Oh, yeah, but while you're on our Facebook page, you can check out everything else that's on there, which includes bingo schedules, event details and reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and so much more. Once you're there, you can click the website link on our Facebook to see our link tree with links to bar locations, other social medias, and so much more.
Yeah, you can also see our, like you said, weekly bingo schedule, which has all the best jackpots available at it, as we have already gotten started with today's live bingo. It's going to be this Twins bingo is going to be running from 12 all the way till 1. $11,534 available on that jackpot, and it should keep on growing. If more players get enrolled, and hopefully we could give out in one of these 10 games. But after that, we head into some more 25-cent edition games. The Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition that runs from 1 all the way till 4 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, the jackpots on that are awesome because that minor jackpot is starting off at $206 for you guys in 64 that you can take home in 64 balls or less. That one should be going out in the first or second game. Next up, we got that major jackpot sitting at $4,861 that you can take home in 52 balls or less. There's also the mega jackpot that's sitting currently at $30,919 that you can take home in 49 balls or less. But right after that, we get started with our happy hour.
Yeah, our happy hour is super, super fun. Get started off with a Lucky 4 bingo at 4 p.m., $11,000 on the line in that Lucky 4 chance. And you'll also get a second shot at it at 6 o'clock, capping off our happy hour games, which in between are a bunch of Jackpot Hunter $1 edition games that run from 4 all the way till 6 o'clock. There's a mega jackpot of 100 grand, 43 balls or less to win, a major prize of $9,863 you can win in 50 balls or less, and a minor prize of $0, but it grows super quickly. It starts off at 52 balls or less and only needs $100 to click up from 52 to 56. Super exciting stuff.
Oh yeah, but right after that, going from 6 to 10, you guys have 4 hours uninterrupted of the $1 edition of Skull Bingo, with that line prize that is starting off at a clean slate at $0 that you can take home in 10 balls or less. Not to worry, that goes out really quickly and it goes out all the time.
Yeah.
Up next is that large frame prize that's starting off at $827 that you take home in 43 balls or less. And that coverall prize sitting ominously in the background at $51,868 that you can take home in 50 balls or less.
Definitely some exciting stuff, and you guys will get a full 6 to 10 chance from it tonight. But the next 2 nights, Tuesday and Wednesday night, there will be interruptions. Before I get into those interruptions, we do have a line prize winner.
Oh yeah, we got Pooba over at Brian's Bar and Grill taking home $7 on that line prize. Good job, Pooba.
Yeah, the 2 interruptions is 2 PGL nights, MegaSota game night. It starts at 6:40 every single Tuesday. Tony and Nikki are going to be back with all that great PGL action, as well as a jackpot jungle coverall that me and Will just helped grow for them. That's sitting at $7,867 that you can win in 54 balls or less.
Oh yeah, but the PGL action doesn't end there, because the next day, Wild Wednesday, starts from 7 to 9 like it does every single Wednesday. Ian and Jordy typically take the helm and lead you guys through a ton of PGL action up until that Jackpot Jungle Grand Finale, where you guys can take home $11,903 in 52 balls or less. And not to forget, that is a 25-cent edition, meaning it's so much more bang for your buck.
Oh, definitely some good stuff there. But we do have some national/world days to get into. While you guys are going after these great prizes, Pooba and Scoop, both 2 balls away on this large M. And the first national day is actually starting off with a world day, World Tuna Day. World Tuna Day is an annual celebration on May 2nd. The day highlights the importance of managing fish stocks to maintain sustainability. With proper management, it hopes to ensure the world has systems in place to prevent tuna stocks from crashing.
Ah, interesting. I know they have a big issue with like tuna being like overfished.
Really?
Yeah, because like the tuna population, it was like massive, and now it's like it's like very like minuscule compared to what it used to be.
Oh, because it used to be one of the larger fish groups that existed, and that's why it was used so often.
Yeah, and now it's just.
Wow, I did not realize that. We do have a $7 large M going out to Moss and SNS. They're both splitting up that $7. Moss at Corky's Bar South Haven and SNS at Willie McCoy's of Andover.
Oh yeah, but we got Miss Parky and Pooba over at Brian. They'll be splitting up that $10 Musco prize.
It's either Miss Parky or Mr. Sparky.
I think Mr. Sparky. I feel like he's an electrician.
Yeah, Mr. Sparky. I like that name as well. Good job to both those winners splitting up that $10 coverall prize. And that means that jackpot will just grow and roll into this game number 3.
Oh yeah, and next up on our national days, we have National Life Insurance Day. National Life Insurance Day each year on May 2nd marks the anniversary of the first day that life insurance became available in the United States. The observance also brings awareness of the benefits of life insurance.
Yeah, definitely some good stuff there. I don't think I have any life insurance.
I don't have life insurance. No one's getting any money when I kick the bucket.
Yeah, so
it's coming with me.
It's coming with you. Yeah, I don't have a will yet. I don't have a. I have a will.
Yeah. No, but like I don't have enough expensive stuff.
Can I use that? Can I just say Will gets to decide my will?
Yeah, everyone's gonna have fun with all your like. You're gonna have like family having to do like rock paper scissors.
You're like,
all right, I want his car.
You're like, I want a tournament of rock paper scissors to decide where the money gets dispersed.
Yeah, like for like big
the
things,
little bit of money that
for like the house, it's gonna have to be arm wrestling.
Exactly.
For like the car and everything else, that could be a rock paper scissors.
Yeah, that's easy enough.
That's what I plan to do.
Oh well, it's National Life Insurance Day. It's never too too early to start looking at that kind of stuff. And there definitely are benefits to having a little bit of life insurance. We do have one more national day to get into, as it's National Truffle Day. On May 2nd, National Truffle Day serves up a delicious sweet treat and places the chocolate truffle in the spotlight.
Oh yeah, I love truffles.
Yeah, it's super, super good. A chocolate truffle definitely at the top of those loves.
Oh yeah. But I don't know how I feel about the actual truffle, like truffle oil and stuff.
Okay.
Like I don't know if I've had those.
Yeah, I don't think I've had either, but I mean a chocolate truffle, you could never go wrong with all those variety packs that you can get with all different kinds of fillings.
Yeah.
I think it's super, super tasty.
Oh yeah, definitely one of the better things. They kind of isn't that like what the Lindt chocolates are? Is like the Lindt chocolate truffles?
Yes, I would guess so. I'm guessing that there are truffles. I usually think of truffles as a coffee candy.
Yeah.
Like you drop it in your coffee and it makes it taste really good.
Okay. Is that what you do with your truffles?
That's what I've seen my mom do. And so I don't drink coffee, so I just assumed that's the way you use them. And then I couldn't eat them because it was her coffee candy, and I couldn't sneak around and steal her coffee candy.
Yeah. There'd be occasionally my mom would put Three Musketeers in hers.
Really?
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
Hey, probably tastes super good. Well, happy National Truffle Day. Definitely some good stuff there. But we are in the Twins studio playing a little bit of Twins bingo, and our Twins have been killing it these last few games as they are 13-9 so far this season. And just last game, Jorge Polanco drove in 4 runs with a pair of doubles. Carlos Correa hit his 4th straight multiple hit game, and the Minnesota Twins beat the Tampa Bay Rays 9-3 on Sunday. The Twins broke out quickly for 5 runs in the first inning off Rays starter Josh Fleming and coasted with their 9th win in 10 games. Even Twins manager was quoted to say that set the tone for everything going on. A lot of good at-bats, a lot of good swings, and a lot of use of the whole field.
Oh, yeah. Very nice to see. 9 wins in the past 10 games. That's great to see. Very excited for the Twins.
Yeah, I think that means we definitely still hold the top of that Central Division, and super, super good stuff there. And we can continue on this good streak today. Before I go over that game that's happening today, we do have a line prize, Scrub Eye at VFW Blaine, taking home $5.
Oh, yeah, but today the Twins are going to be playing at the Orioles at 6:05 for you guys.
Yeah, heading over to Baltimore. I think it's the Baltimore Orioles.
Yep.
Should be a nice game for our Twins, and hopefully we can continue on this really good streak of not losing too much. I mean, 9 of the last 10 games. If we keep on that, we'll be the best team in the MLB by some point.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to see that. But I'm going to check out where the Orioles are standing.
Ooh, the Orioles are looking like they're the bottom of the AL East, going 8 of 14 so far this season.
Oh, it's always sad to see a team down, but
good for our Twins. Hopefully we can add to their win total, and we can get out there and get to that 14 win mark. Super, super good stuff. And yeah, we are leading by 3 games right now on the Guardians. Have 3 more wins than them. Definitely some good stuff.
Oh yeah, I got a little mixed up for a second with the logo for the Guardians.
Oh, what did you think it was?
Well, I kind of forgot about the Guardians.
Oh,
the name change.
Oh, yes, because they don't. The C is different now, and so yeah. Or no, the C is still Cleveland because it's Cleveland, the Cleveland Guardians.
Yeah.
But yeah, I completely forgot about that as well. We do have a large M winner though.
Oh yeah, we got GTZ over at the Midi taking home $5 on that large M. Good job, GTZ.
It's like how I always get confused when I'm talking about the Commanders. The Washington Commanders. I'm like, who are the Commanders? And then I'm like, oh yeah, it's
Have you seen what the
Washington
actual Guardians logo looks like?
No, I don't know what the actual Guardians logo looks like now. We do have a coverall winner, Scrub Eye at VFW Blaine, a big time player in the standings, and Moss splitting that up. Moss at Corky's Bar South Haven, Scrub Eye at VFW Blaine, both splitting up $8 on that one. And that means that jackpot is going to continue to grow into this next one. Scrub Eye getting a few points. Oh, I have not seen the Guardians' new logo. That's
nice.
The Flying G's?
Yeah, it's like a G that's like super glued to the side of a baseball.
That has wings.
Yeah, with like wings on it. Kind of reminds me of like a Thor thing they got going on.
Yeah, it's interesting. So if you haven't seen it, check it out.
Yeah.
It's always interesting to see whenever a big time team has a huge marketing change.
Oh yeah, it's always interesting. Like, have you seen how many different like A's like the Angels have had or something like that?
Yes, it's
They've
always
gone from,
super
like lowercase, uppercase to back, and always odd.
It definitely is. Some of the best are like old jersey changes though. Are the ones that are my favorite of different the throwback jerseys. I'm glad that they're bringing a lot of the throwback jerseys back and letting teams play with them.
Oh yeah, it's always nice to see when they bring out like the old jerseys, like what they do with like the NFL. I like when they bring them out for all the baseball
crossed.
teams.
One thing I really want the NFL to do is to allow different helmets.
Yeah.
If they allow different helmets, it would be so cool.
I know that should be the one thing that they should be able
Because
to
imagine if they could
customize.
have the creamsicle orange Buccaneer like on the back once again for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I loved that creamsicle Buccaneer that they had.
Yeah, I think the only helmet that I wouldn't change that I like would be like dead set on never changing would probably be the Vikings helmet.
Oh, the Vikings, but they've never changed it forever. Like
Yeah,
that's always been. It's been the horns. Now the quality of the helmet has changed, but they've kept the design completely the same
And I respect
for
that.
forever. Absolutely love it.
Oh yeah, because it's hard to go wrong with it.
Oh, it looks so good. I mean, we're the Vikings, and you got the Viking helmet on.
It's too easy.
Yeah, it definitely works out well. But let's move back to what is the combination of our Vikings bingo and Twins bingo, the Twiking Zone. And our Twiking Zone has been super competitive. We even saw one of our top players getting some wins in those last games, but we did have some shakeups over the weekend.
Oh yeah, kicking it off in 10th place, previously in 8th, getting pushed back a little bit. We have Daggle 11 over at Porter Lounge with 92,000 points. Shortly ahead in 9th place, previously in 10th, but moving forward, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Loon with 94,000 points. Only 2,000 points ahead of Daggle 11. In 8th place, previously in 7th, also getting pushed back, we got Bryce over at Atomic Star Tavern with 95,000 points. In 7th place, previously in 9th, jumping forward, we got Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's with 112,000 points. In 6th place, holding on to their spot, it's Yo-Yo over at Riverside Store and Tavern with 119,000 points. With 123,000 points in 5th place, it's GTZ over at Sal's Bar and Grill, only 1,000 points behind 4th place Bobo, who's over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 124,000 points. A little ways ahead in 3rd place is Sinbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 148,000 points. With 149,000 points, only 1,000 points ahead is 2nd place Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven, who's trying to close in on 1st place Scrub Eye, who's run away with it over at American Legion Fridley with 201,000 points.
Well, good job to all of those players. The locations sit like this. In 10th place, we got Main Street Pub in Kimball with 155,000 points. With 158,000 points in 9th place, getting bumped back from 8th, we got Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. Moving up from 9th into 8th, we got VFW Blaine with 167,000 points.
Oh, yeah, but we got a winner. It's Cheers over at Corky's Bar South Haven, and we have Scoop over at McPeak Sports Bar and Grill, splitting up $6 on that line prize.
Yeah, definitely some good stuff. And now we're going to get into that 200,000 point club. 7th place getting bumped back from 6th. We got our place on 3rd in Faribault with 223,000 points. With 227,000 points in 6th place, moving up from 7th, we got Steve-O's in Crystal. 5th place is Corky's Bar, it's Corner Bar in Goodhue with 267,000 points. 4th place, we got Eagles Rochester with 273,000 points. 3rd place, we get into that 300,000 point club with American Legion Fridley with 315,000 points. With 402,000 points in 2nd place, now we have Corky's Bar South Haven. And in 1st place with 666,000 points, we have VFW Spring Lake Park.
Oh, yeah. Good job to all of our locations and those players playing in them. But if you want to try something a little bit outside of our regularly scheduled bingo, we're listening to some Buku Bucks right now. It's really awesome. You can head to the woods in search of big bucks. You can play beer pong at deer camp, or you can test your shooting skills at the Buku Bucks hunting bonus, and you can win some trophy prizes. But if that isn't quite your style, we do have over 50 different charitable eTab games that you can check out. You can play anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500, and all games have small bets between 50 cents and $5, and they all have awesome bonus and free play rounds.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff there. But we got VFW Vice over at VFW Spring Lake Park taking on that $6 large M, as we do have a bit of a run-up at this $1,634 coverall prize. People are going to have to be perfect from here on out to win it. Let's see if it happens here. Not quite. We are moving on to a $10 Musco prize, and super close. A lot of those players were 3 balls away very early on in that count, but we will be having that jackpot grow and roll into a game number 5. But let's see who wins in this game number 4. We'll see $10. We got Rosie Posey, Irv, Cheers, and there's the winner.
Yeah, we got Irv over at VFW Spring Lake Park and Rosie Posey. Oh, Irv is over at VFW Rochester, and Rosie Posey is over at VFW Spring Lake Park. That was splitting up that $10 Musco prize.
Yeah, good job to all those winners in that game number 4. And now you're getting rolled into game number 5. And we have some super fun, not super music-related music history today.
Okay, very interesting. Oh, yeah, kicking us off in 1997, the James Bond spoof Austin Powers International Man of Mystery hits theaters. The theme is Soul Bossa Nova, a song by Quincy Jones from 1962, the same year the first Bond movie appeared. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. I love Austin Powers. It's a great movie series. Are you more of a International Man of Mystery or a Austin Powers? The Gold?
Oh, Gold member?
Yeah, Gold member.
Yeah, Gold member.
You're a Gold member kind of guy.
It's funny.
It's definitely. I love both of them. They're both super
Gold member's
super
the one
good.
where he's in the cart and he's trying to get. Yeah.
Yes.
That scene, I don't know why.
Just gets you every time.
Yeah, it gets me, but it also makes me have a little bit of pain inside because that's me when I try and get out of that small parking lot in the morning.
Oh,
it's terrible.
That's so funny. Well, I mean, Austin Powers, and then also that Quincy Jones, their theme song, Soul Bossa Nova, was actually released the same year as the first Bond movie appeared.
Yeah, which is really awesome.
Yeah, definitely some good stuff there. We do have another date in music history, which has nothing to do with music. In 1989, it just has to do with a musical artist. Michael Jackson, wearing a wig and fake mustache, enters a Zale jewelry store in California. Security finds him suspicious and calls the police, who show up to explain that you shouldn't wear a disguise to a jewelry store.
At least he didn't make a stop to the bank before that.
I think that's absolutely
I wish I could see Michael Jackson in a fake mustache.
Because he's totally just trying to avoid getting rushed by fans and everything like that.
Yeah, Michael Jackson bought out a whole mall just so he could experience shopping around. And he had people paid to act like shoppers and stuff
and not recognize him
and just not bother him, so he could act like he's grocery shopping normal.
That's so funny.
But honestly, the lengths you have to go when you're famous,
it's ridiculous.
He probably just wanted some shred of normalcy, and I don't blame him for that.
No, I don't think this is a negative on Michael Jackson. I just think it's hilarious that then they had to go explain to him we know what you're doing, but you just probably shouldn't wear a disguise into a jewelry store.
Yeah, that's bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, definitely an interesting day in music history. Super funny stuff.
I was trying to see if we ever had a picture of it caught.
Of him getting into the jewelry store. I would definitely love to see a picture of that.
If they somehow caught on CCTV.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it might be something where he's wearing a baseball cap, and that's very interesting.
Oh yeah, he even puts sideburns on and stuff. I don't know if that's real, but okay. Yeah, that's definitely Michael Jackson with a bunch of fake stuff on.
Yeah, and they have a few pictures of him in that Yankees hat with his sideburns and everything glued on. That's super interesting. Well, I'm glad that they learned his lesson on today in history. Definitely some fun stuff. And you guys can get in on the fun stuff if you sign up at pgl.world and become a member of our league. PGL players, they compete for points and have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has so much great information in it. You also get highlighted in our new member spotlight if you get signed up.
Oh yeah, we had a couple players that did just that, and they are Bear 199, Mike 2244, Mike 224466, K-Bear 89, Casey 1986, Evil 706, D. Marie, Padre Hawk, Hot 15 Money, Kimmy, Lex, Kari 73, KJ 218, 1KJ 218, and JPWHKC.
Yeah, definitely some good stuff there. And we have a line prize going out to Scoop over at McPete's Sports Bar, taking home $5. Now we're working on that $5 large M.
Oh, yeah. I always struggle to thinking if I have to, like, pronounce it differently.
Just because of the two
little O's. It's like, do I have to, like, be very loud with the S and the C, drop down, and then bring it back to loud for the capital P?
Yeah, I don't know. I just love the name because it actually creates a scoop. That's my love of it.
That makes sense.
That it actually creates a scoop. Did you not realize that it actually created a scoop?
Yeah, I didn't really think about it.
Yeah, super fun stuff. The C perfectly, gets it into that nice scoop formation. I think it's super fun. Good job, Scoop. But we do have some PGL nights coming up Tuesday and Wednesday night where you guys can make some shakeups in these PGL standings. Our player standings sit like this. In 10th place, we got Big Pimpin' over at the Alibi Gilbert with 978,000 points. With 1,029,000 points in 9th place, we got Nixon at VFW Roseville. 8th place is Ted over at Sunshine Depot with 1,041,000 points. With 1,085,000 points in 7th place, we got Sarah Honey at VFW Austin.
Oh, yeah, but we have Daver over at American Legion Fridley and Doss Hama over at Howie Sports Bar and Grill. They'll be splitting up $5 on that line prize.
Yeah, good job to all those winners in that one. Now, no jackpot on that. We're moving on to a $7 must-go coverall prize, and I'll keep on going through these PGL standings. 6th place, we got Reyes 22 at American Legion Morristown with 1,088,000 points. 5th place is Bryzo up at the Underground Bar and Grill with 1,142,000 points. With 1,278,000 points in 4th place, we got Forget You D at Eagles Austin. 3rd place is Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 1,682,000 points. But before I get into that top two, we do have a winner.
Oh, yeah, we have Doss Hammer over at Howie Sports Bar and Grill and Rosie Posey over at VFW Spring Lake Park. They'll be splitting up $7 on that must-go prize.
Yeah, good job to all those winners. And now we are getting enrolled into a game number 6 of Twins Bingo. So keep on getting enrolled, press and play. That jackpot will just be bigger. But in 2nd place in these PGL standings, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 1,731,000 points. With 1,929,000 points in 1st place, though, we got Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post.
Oh, yeah, good job to all those players in those standings. But on the location side of things, in 10th place, previously in 9th, getting pushed back is Neighbors Pub Dover with 3,556,000 points. In 9th place, previously in 8th, is Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 3,683,000 points. In 8th place, jumping in from previously unranked, it's Poppers in Virginia with 3,702,000 points. In 7th place, previously in 6th, it's VFW Northfield with 3,901,000 points. In 6th place, previously in 7th, swapping places in VFW Northfield is Leo Sports Bar in Mazeppa with 3,935,000 points. In 5th place is Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 4,334,000 points. With 4,645,000 points in 4th place is American Legion Cleveland. In 3rd place is Neeson's Gaylord over at Gaylord with 4,842,000 points. Starting off our 5 million point club in 2nd place, it's Billy's Rockford with 5,795,000 points. And ending off our 5 million point club and starting our 6 million point club is 1st place, Third Row Bar and Grill in Big Lake with 6,154,000 points.
Definitely some great stuff there happening. And you guys just have 1 minute and 30 seconds to get enrolled in this game number 6 of Twins Bingo. So keep on getting after it, get enrolled. And we got $1,658 on the line. But our Wild, they've been playing with with a home ice on the line, and they finally played their last game. The last game gave them a record of 53, 22, and 7 so far this season. And Kirill Kaprizov had a goal and an assist, and the Minnesota Wild clinched home ice advantage in the first round of the playoffs by beating the Colorado Avalanche 4-1 on Friday night. Jordan Greenway had 2 goals, and Ty Jost also scored for the Wild, who needed 1 point to guarantee opening the postseason at Xcel Energy Center, where it won a franchise record 31 games.
Ooh.
Yeah, finishing second in the Central Division. Minnesota is 10-1-2 in their past 13 games and 21-3-4 in the past 28. Its wins and 113 points set franchise best. Stated by Jost, he said, "We want to play in front of our fans. We want to start here on home ice. Whatever the outcome was, we would have dealt with it, but this is definitely something we wanted. It's nice to see us respond." Minnesota will face St. Louis in the first round beginning Monday. The Wild were 0-3 against the Blues this season, though.
That's fine. But as you guys heard, today the Wild are going to be playing the Blues at 8:30 p.m. Yeah. Make sure you guys are wishing them some luck.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see where this game ends up happening. I mean, it is 0-0 right now. They're coming over to Minnesota to take on our Minnesota Wild. It should be a really good game. 0-3 against them this season doesn't bode well, but with how hot we've been this season, it's gonna be a tough game to predict, as I would definitely say that we are the favorites, but we'll see what the line is looking like, as it's looking like the Wild are the favorites in this game by 1.5 goals, and the over-under being 6.5 goals.
All right.
What are you thinking on that? We do have a line prize going out to Big Den Jr. over at VFW Spring Lake Park.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to take under.
Okay.
I think it'll be probably a flat 6.
Flat 6, okay.
Yep. I'm guessing a 4-2.
4-2 victory for our Wild. I'm going to go with a little bit higher scoring game, as our offense has been elite so far. And I'm going to go with a nice 6-4 victory. Same point differential between the two teams as you predicted, but just a little bit higher scoring matchup between these two playoff contestants.
That's
so,
fair.
Should be some exciting stuff. Send some luck over to our Minnesota Wild by playing the great E-Tab game, Let's Go Wild. Try your luck at that slap shot bonus round and see if you can score on some great prizes.
Oh, yeah. And moving on to one ice to another, somehow there's still ice.
Yeah.
We have a fishing report for you guys, and this time we're checking in at Lake of the Woods Tourism by Outdoors Weekly, and this one was recorded a couple days ago on April 26th. On the south end, the majority of the lake is still ice covered with more and more open water each week. This week, sun, wind, rain, and strong outflow from the Rainy River and other rivers and streams, along with the higher water levels, are all wreaking havoc with the lake ice. In addition to fishing with the river, sturgeon anglers are fishing near the ice-packed edge and on the lake outside the Lighthouse Gap where the Rainy River enters the Lake of the Woods.
We do have Rosie Posey over at VFW Spring Lake Park taking home that $7 large M, and we've clicked over to an $11 must-go coverall prize.
Oh, yeah. Some of the bays are open or partially open for those who want to start targeting pike. Not many reports yet, as things are starting to open up. As the water warms, the big fish will start sliding in, even with the partial ice. Pike season is open year-round, walleye and sauger season is closed and opens again on the Minnesota Fishing Opener on May 14th. So, coming up in less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, definitely some great stuff there. Super excited for that Minnesota Fishing Opener. That's, only in 12 days. Super exciting stuff. We do have a winner, though, a split win between quite a few players. We got the Dude at Wilton Liquor Store, GTZ over at the Midi. We got Mikey Wins over at Steve O's, and Player over at McCarran's Grill and Pub, all splitting that $11 coverall prize.
Oh, yeah. Good job to all of our players in that game number 6. Now we'll be moving on to a game number 7.
Yeah, and if you guys are able to take home the jackpot in this game number 7, make sure you send in a player pick. We love those player picks with those jackpot messages on them. Give us a good smile. Maybe even give us an action shot with you on the phone with Jackpot Jen or one of our jackpot responders. It's super, super cool stuff to see your guys' smiling faces, but it doesn't just have to be jackpots that you're sending in. It could be you just having a good time by yourself playing Pilot games, maybe with your friends, maybe with your favorite bartender even. All are valid options to send in pictures to us, and you can share those on Facebook by emailing them to jackpots@pilotgames.com or by posting them onto any of your social medias with the hashtag PilotGame.
Oh, yeah, but finally it has happened. We had our NFL draft.
Yes, we did, and now we can we don't have to talk about all these picks. just talking about player picks real quick, we do have a great winner there. I forgot her name, but definitely a really, really good one. $690-something going into her pocket. Definitely some good stuff. And, gave us the idea of the action shot with you on the phone with Jackpot Jen. Awesome stuff there. But we are talking about Vikings, the draft. It's happened. And, I mean, a lot of moving around in this draft. Coesi was did not stay calm. He was in pretty much all the action, it felt like, even trading down from the number 12 pick back with the Lions to go back and obtain a few more picks, which I don't think it wasn't a bad trade in the fact of that we didn't get the right compensation back. We got good picks and we got really good stuff happening. I think we could have gotten a little bit more, but the other side of the coin was, did we really want to give the Lions a number 1 wideout? That was the tough thing to see. But I really did like the players that we picked up in this draft.
Oh yeah, we got some amazing deals.
Yeah, we definitely did. In the first round, maybe one of my favorite players in the entire draft.
Oh, yeah, number 32 overall from the Rams through the Lions, we got Lewis Sign, safety from Georgia. So a first round that began with the Bulldogs defender also ends with one. A 6'2", 200-pounder with a sub-4.4 speed. Sign is an enforcer in the deep half, but he also operates near the line or cover from the slot. He and Harrison Smith ought to be a formidable safety duo for a Minnesota team that's been betrayed by its defense in recent seasons.
Yeah, I think is a great pickup for us. He can play a lot of different things, and I honestly wouldn't be surprised if the reason we traded back was because we had Lewis seen higher than Kyle Hamilton on our board. He has a lot of those athletic attributes that you can use him all over. His position flexibility makes him a perfect fit for this team. In the second round, I think we just added on to our first round pick, really revamping that defense by picking up at the number 42 pick Andrew Booth Jr., cornerback out of Clemson. The Vikes, who took Georgia Lewis Seen at the end of the first round, continue to refine their secondary with talented corner who gets to learn the ropes from veteran Patrick Peterson. We do have a line prize, though, before we talk more about it.
Oh, yeah. We got Poob over at Brian's Bar and Grill taking home $7 on that line prize.
Yeah, definitely some good stuff. Andrew Booth Jr., I think, is a first-round caliber prospect. If it wasn't for that, he couldn't work out this offseason. Got injured, couldn't work out for teams during the offseason, and so he dropped down on a lot of boards. But the talent is absolutely there. He's been starting for Clemson for a really, really long time. He's got all the physical attributes that you want out of a corner. Just has some lapses in judgment that happen every once in a while, and I think that can be fixed with the veteran presence of Patrick Peterson. Him learning from some of the best to ever play the game, I think, is a huge deal.
Yeah, which is really cool because, like you said, you did think he was going to go in the first round if it wasn't for any of his issues.
Yeah,
late first round, early second. But we got him pretty far into the second round.
Yeah, no, it was definitely a nice deal that we could even trade back once again from the pick that we had in the beginning of the first round. Got a few more picks, then traded back up so that we could obtain a cornerback, Andrew Booth. I think it was all really good moves where we took guys at proper value. And then the final, let's talk about the final pick that happened in the second round at pick 59.
Oh, yeah. We got Ed Ingram going from the defense onto the offense. We got an offensive guard from LSU, a fixture at left guard for the Tigers. Pass production is his bread and butter. QB Kirk Cousins approves.
Yeah, definitely some good stuff there. He's been on that LSU line for a long time. He's a really, really nice player, a bulldozer of a human being. And so I don't think that was a bad pickup by any means. And I even saw him taking reps at center during the Senior Bowl. So he does have that position flexibility to maybe even stand next to a guy like a Wyatt Davis who could end up earning a starting spot at the guard position.
That is awesome. But we do got a large M winner with Keither over at Lucky 13 Mendota, taking home $7 on that large M.
Yeah, no, big fan of our first three picks. I think they're all guys that we could be we should be expecting to be a starter week one kind of people.
Oh, yeah. But before we continue talking about these Vikings picks, we got Ron over at Ultimate Sports Bar and Grill taking home $11 on that must-go prize.
Yeah, really, really good stuff. I think we also got a steal at the linebacker position, a guy who had dropped significantly.
Really?
Out of Oklahoma. He's a big athlete that can move, and you just watch the tape. He covers really, really well. He is speed side to side. Seems like he'd fit really well in this kind of scheme, and I think it works well for us. And so I think he was one of my favorite draft picks from our Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, that's awesome.
But obviously, the revamp of our defense was super important, and getting Andrew Booth Jr. and Lewis Seen huge additions to that defense. And hopefully, we can continue on getting better for our Vikings. And you guys can even get a little bit of Vikings action by playing the great ETAB game, Vikings Victory. Pick a letter in the skull bonus to see if you can win some big prizes. Yeah, you want to try saying his name?
Brian Asamoah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is him out of Oklahoma. I really, really like that pickup. Very, very good coverage linebacker, which is obviously one thing that we really pride ourselves on, is having some of the better cover linebackers in the entire NFL.
Oh, yeah. But as you guys know, after we get done with these games of Twins Bingo, you guys will be getting into some Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition, which will be leading you guys up for Jackpot Hunter $1 edition.
Yes.
Which means that you guys will be able to earn points in the $1 edition to earn points for our Jackpot Hunter standings.
Yeah, our player standings have been fun. In 10th place, we got Duh, VFW Coon Rapids with 40,000 points. With 46,000 points in 9th place, we got Crazy Kid over at the Tasty Pizza Hangar, 45. 8th place is Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 52,000 points. With 57,000 points in 6th place, we got 2A-Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar. 5th place, it's Gimme over at Nisoa Legion, breaking out of a tie with 2A-Girl with 59,000 points, tying it up with Brother Nat at the Chart House, both in 5th place. 4th place is Kev over at the Deer Stand with 61,000 points. With 83,000 points in 3rd place, we got Not Lucky at American Legion Fridley. 2nd place is Bowl at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 115,000 points. And 1st place, we got Bobo at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 141,000 points.
Oh, yeah. Good job to all those players in those standings. But let's get on the locations that they're playing at. In 10th place, previously unranked, is Riverboat Depot in Sartell with 73,000 points. In 9th place is American Legion Fridley with 78,000 points. With 80,000 points in 8th place is Shady's Railside in Rice. In 6th place, previously in 7th, now tied up with the other 6th place location is Billy's Rockford with 83,000 points. Are they tied with?
Oh, no, they are no longer tied.
Oh, they are no longer tied. They just got pushed back out of a tie. They are in 7th place, previously in 6th with 83,000 points. In 6th place, holding on to their spot all by themselves, it's Gas Can Bar and Grill and Brainerd with 85,000 points, 2,000 points ahead of 7th place. In 5th place, holding on to their spot, is Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop with 86,000 points. With 107,000 points in 4th place is Concordia Lanes in New Ulm. In 3rd place is Carbonated Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 165,000 points. In 2nd place is VFW Spring Lake Park with 188,000 points. And in 1st place with a commanding lead, it's Corner Bar and Goodhue with 371,000 points.
Yeah, good job to all of those locations. But we are in this game number 7, and we're seeing if we can give out this next jackpot, a $7 line, $7 large gem, and a $1,774 coverall prize with players already one ball away, and we got a winner.
Oh, yeah, we got S&S over at Willie McCoy's of Andover taking home $7 on that line prize.
Yeah, but we do have some celebrity birthdays to get into. Born in 1797, Abraham Jensner, Canadian geologist, he invented kerosene.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so the first thing that lit up lamps and stuff like that, I mean, it was super important for a very, very long time.
Oh, yeah, definitely replaced what they used to use, like animal fat. And stuff for like lanterns and lights and stuff.
Yeah, and so glad that a big invention that helped lighting up homes for a really, really long time until good old electricity. Definitely saved the day. Good job, Abraham Jessner.
Oh yeah, did you know that's why Christmas trees were such a fire hazard? is because they used to use like actual candles
Really?
on the branches.
Oh my goodness.
And they would like actually just light the tree on fire.
That seems extremely dangerous. I mean, it makes sense.
Could you imagine going down to see your presents
just up in flames, just everything up in flames?
Oh, you know a kid definitely tried crawling under that tree.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that would be absolute insanity.
Oh man. Yeah, thank God for electricity.
I mean, I would be an ornament only household if there was no electricity. Ornament only.
Ornament only. Yeah, I'd be like, the fire on a tree.
No, I'm not putting fire on a tree.
On a dead tree.
Yeah.
Sorry, limbo tree. They're kind of in limbo.
Yeah, I guess. It's very, very interesting stuff. I did not realize that. We do have a winner, Budman, over at Roosters 2, taking home $7 on that large M.
Oh, yeah. Next up on our celebrity birthdays, born in 1844, we got Elijah McCoy, Canadian-American inventor of African descent, notable for his 57 U.S. patents, which includes like lubrication of steam engines.
Wow, that's really, really cool. I mean, super important being able to keep those things running.
Oh, yeah, especially like the first engines we had, definitely they probably didn't even know that you had to keep them cool at all, right?
Yeah.
Or like, lubrication to stop like friction and stuff.
Exactly. And so, I mean, I'm sure he did a lot of other things with his 57 U.S. patents. But we do have a final winner in this game, number 8, actually. And that is Budman over at Roosters 2, taking home $11.
Yeah, good to see another Budweiser man out there.
Yeah, now we are getting enrolled into a game number 9, so just 2 more chances at this great jackpot. So continue to get enrolled, press play. Next up on our celebrity birthday list, in 1887, we got Eddie Collins, an American Baseball Hall of Fame infielder. He was in the World Series in 1910, 11, 13, 17, 29, as well as 1930. Really, really dominant career. He was the AL MVP in 1914, was 4-time AL stolen base leader, played for the Philadelphia A's as well as the Chicago White Sox.
Wow, what a career.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is really, really cool. Happy birthday, Eddie Collins.
Oh, yeah. Next up, born in 1924, it's Theodore Bickel, Austrian-American stage and screen singer and actor known for doing work with The Sound of Music, Fiddler on the Roof, The Russians Are Coming, The Russians Are Coming Again, 200 Motels, was a folk singer, and a co-founder of Newport Folk Festival.
Really? That is super, super cool. What a career.
I know.
I need to know what he is in The Sound of Music, because that's one of my favorite movies.
He might have done sound work with the songs.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, see what he is in The Sound of Music. Oh, okay. So he's in. So I gotta figure out what is he in The Sound of Music? Is he though? So it's an earlier Sound of Music that he was a.
Oh, okay.
He's the dad that the mom is interested in.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that the same guy that ends up falling in love with? Does he? I don't remember. I don't remember.
I haven't
really
seen this movie
cool stuff. I need to watch The Sound of Music again. But happy birthday, Theodore Bickel. Next up, born in 1972, we got Dwayne Johnson, also known as The Rock. He was an American pro wrestler. He was the WCW champion 2 times, the WWE champion 8 times, and also won the Royal Rumble in 2000. He's an actor and producer. He's acted in so many different movies, Baywatch, Jumanji. He has a new movie coming out where he's a superhero, right? Black Adam.
Black Adam, yeah.
Yes, he's playing Black Adam in the DC universe. Really, really fun actor that's played so many different Fast and Furious series.
Yeah, very famous for the eyebrows.
Yeah.
Like
yes. No, he definitely does have some great looks. I think my favorite movie he's probably been in, and this is in all seriousness, is I love his acting job in the Fast and Furious series.
You know, I like that scene when he's walking up in the garage.
Yes.
And I forgot his name. Was it Ludacris that went to say a joke to him?
I think so, yes.
Yeah. Dwayne The Rock Johnson is just like unscripted and anything, just makes fun of his forehead.
That's so funny.
It was like, aw.
That cracks me up. Yeah.
He was pretty good in the Fast and Furious movies.
Yeah, I thought that character that he played fit him really, really well.
It did. What was his name? Hobbs.
Yes, because they ended up having a Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah.
Movie. Really, really interesting.
You know, let's see. Which one was my
And
favorite
I didn't realize he could sing. In Moana.
He's a great singer. You know, for like any time like a kid will ask him, he'll just go through the whole song for him.
That's awesome.
I don't know. He's a very interesting guy with like the projects he likes to do.
You know his other great. It's about drive. It's about power. Stay hungry. We devour. Definitely another great Dwayne The Rock Johnson song.
Oh yeah, I think my favorite movie of his is gonna have to be The Scorpion King.
Oh,
my dad just loved those. When
that's
I was
such a good one as well. And then I forget about his best one of his entire movie collection that he has, Race to Witch Mountain.
You're not wrong.
One of his best movies he's ever created. Love Race to Witch Mountain.
Yeah, same with the Hutchinson kid that's in it.
Oh yeah, is he in it? Is Hutchinson in it?
Something Hutchinson.
I thought Hutchinson was just in the what was the Middle Earth ones?
Journey to the was that
yes.
just Journey to the Center of the Earth?
Yes.
I am definitely thinking of Journey to the Center of the Earth and mixing up Alexander Ludwig. I know for that, but yeah.
Yeah, super cool stuff. Happy birthday, Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh yeah, next up, born in 1975. Before we go over this celebrity, we got a winner with Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's, taking home $6 on that line prize. Large M.
Yeah, now we're working on the coverall prize of $18,000. One more ball to do it. Doesn't look like it. We're moving on to a must-go prize of $10.
Oh, yeah. But born in 1975, we got David Beckham, English soccer midfielder, 115 caps, 58 as captain, played for Manchester United, Real Madrid, AC Milan, Paris SG, and LA Galaxy, and is the owner of the Inter Miami CF in Salford City.
Wow, really cool stuff. I mean, David Beckham, iconic, good-looking soccer player.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what I mostly know him for is his like underwear commercials.
Oh yeah, wasn't there a whole like apology video between like Deadpool and David Beckham?
No, I don't. Is there?
I think so, because I think he made a joke about him in the first one.
Oh, really?
And in the second one,
he apologizes to David Beckham in it. That's hilarious. We do have Pooba over at Brian's Bar and Grill taking home a $10 coverall prize. Good job, Pooba. And we are now getting enrolled into the final game of Twins Bingo. So make sure you continue to get enrolled and press play.
Yeah, see, it's like a whole like he
goes to his house and gives him a hug and everything.
Yeah, and he's like in a soccer jersey, but it says Deadpool on the back and stuff.
That's so funny. Well, happy birthday, David Beckham. And we got one more celebrity birthday. Born in 1985, we got Lily Allen, an English singer/songwriter. She did "It's Not Me, It's You," and is a TV presenter in the Lily Allen and Friends show.
Ah, interesting. I didn't know about that.
Yeah. So happy birthday, Lily Allen. I'm not familiar with her work really, but is a big time artist. I've heard of before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's Not Me, It's You is definitely one that I've heard before. But we do have 1 minute and 50 seconds to get enrolled in this final game. And so get enrolled, press play. And we have a little bit of disappointing Timberwolves news to get into.
Yeah.
As one playoff starts, another playoff ends in Minnesota.
Oh, yes. Desmond Bain and Dylan Brooks each scored 23 points. Dang, calm down. And the Grizzlies rallied yet again to eliminate the Timberwolves, winning 114-106 in Game 6 on Friday night.
The Timberwolves should have won in 4 games. I mean, that's the true case of it. It's they had each game, they led in each and every game, and they gave up these massive leads in every one and just kept on losing the games. Hopefully, it's a very big learning experience for some of these players. I know this is Anthony Edwards' first shot at the playoffs, and so hopefully he can learn from it, realize what it takes to be able to win those big playoff games because you can't slack off once you have a lead. You've got to keep on.
You got to keep going for it.
Yeah.
You just extend it.
Yeah.
Nail and coffin.
On the gas, foot on the gas when you get those leads. And so hopefully we can repeat the same dynamic season that we had last season, as we went 46-36 during the season. But now all eyes are on the draft and seeing what we can pick up in the middle of the first round.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll have some very. Oh yeah, we are first round in the draft, aren't we?
I think unless we traded away the pick, I have to do a little bit more research on it. I haven't looked up anything about the Timberwolves draft odds and everything like that. But I'm super excited to see what they can do in additions this offseason to really solidify this team, as we have so many young players. We need to get some of those veteran players to be able to give that knowledge of how to win those big-time games.
Oh, yeah. But we do have some very fun movies that were released today. And we have like a bunch that were released in 2003 alone.
Yeah, 2 of them 2003, and both of them absolute bangers. The first one is X2, the second of the X-Men series.
That's, I think, my favorite one. X2 starts off with Nightcrawler.
Oh,
going
yes,
at the White House.
It's awesome. It's a really good.
That's a good scene.
Really good movie. We also have in 2003 another classic, the Lizzie McGuire movie.
Awesome movie.
I mean, I can't even front. I watched that thing a bunch of times too.
No, I've seen that movie too many times to count.
Yeah,
too many times to count. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, not even all of them, because my sister was watching it.
Yeah,
sometimes I'd put it in the DVD player myself.
Yeah, just because it's a fun movie.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we do have a line prize going to Das Hammer over at Howie's Sports Bar, taking home $8. We do have a few more movies that came out today.
Oh, yeah,
though.
and they're all awesome movies, by the way. In 2008, kicking off our Marvel Cinematic Universe, we got Iron Man.
Yeah.
The first Iron Man. It's not Iron Man 2. It's not Iron Man 3. The first Iron Man.
One of the best MCU movies they ever did, and was the first one they put out to create this.
Other than the Hulk, which got released slightly shortly after.
Yeah, and if that's
and then
even
they recast his
considered,
role. It was supposed to be in the MCU, and then they just recast his character.
Oh, so it is supposed to be in that universe, but okay, interesting stuff. I guess I knew that, but I didn't quite want to believe it.
Yeah, I didn't want to either.
Because it just feels like separate movies. The whole vibes of the movies are very different from what the MCU brings.
I would love to see a Hulk movie by itself.
That would be super fun.
One.
We do have one more movie that was released on today. In 2014, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 was released. Definitely the worst of all the Spider-Man movies that have ever been released in the last 2 decades.
Yeah, it kind of gave me a bit of a headache. Not as bad as Gwen Stacy's headache, but definitely a bit of a headache.
Oh my gosh, yeah. The Hobgoblin was terrible. Was not a good Hobgoblin. What else did you have in that movie? That was Electro. Was in that movie. They completely saved his character in No Way Home.
They did.
Ben's saying that he wants to bring back the old Hulk.
Can we bring back the Lou Ferrigno Hulk?
That's what I want. I want Lou Ferrigno playing the Hulk once again. We do have a large M Ron over at the Ultimate Sports Bar and Grill, taking home an $8 large M. Now we're working on a $12 coverall prize. And we got just a few more things to go over. As the modern legend, the Loch Ness Monster, is born when sightings make local news on May 2nd, 1933. The newspaper, it's the first sighting of the Loch Ness Monster. Super cool stuff. And I mean, the legend was born.
Oh, yeah. But we got an awesome player spotlight to go over because we got Bobbert over at Harbor Bar and Restaurant, who was able to take home our largest jackpot, taking home $11,622 over at American Legion, and they support American Legion Post 491 Bayport.
Before we talk about what they do, we have one more girl over at One More Club taking home that jackpot. But American Legion Post 491 at Bayport has a great mission statement. It's to enhance the well-being of Americans' veterans, their families, our military, and our communities by devotion to mutual helpfulness. I mean, really good stuff, and good job to Bobber getting the great win over the weekend.
Oh, yeah, but you guys are going to get clicked into some Jackpot Hunter. So remember, when you guys play pilot games, your community wins.
See ya.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
Hey guys, and some of our favorite bingo comes during our happy hour. We love our Jackpot Hunter games that happen during that happy hour. 23 games of it that run from 4 all the way till 6 o'clock. And you earn points towards the Jackpot Hunter standings.
Absolutely, and there's been a couple shakeups this week, and it's been super exciting to watch. But starting it off in 10th place, we had at VFW Coon Rapids sitting with 39,000. Next up in 9th place, it's Crazy Kid over at the Tasty Pizza Hanger 45, sitting with 42,000. But with 52,000 in 8th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. In 6th place, we jump right into a tie between Kimmy over at Niswa Legion and 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar, both with 57,000. With 59,000, not too far ahead, is Brother Nat over at the Chart House, sitting in 5th place. 4th place is Kev over at the Deer Stand, sitting with 61,000. But then in 3rd, we've got Not Lucky over at Corner Bar in Goodhue, sitting with 83,000 points. With 102,000 points in 2nd place, it's Bull, also at Corner Bar in Goodhue. And then in 1st place, it is Bobo, also at Corner Bar in Goodhue, sitting with a whopping 138,000 points.
What a point total for those top players, but it gets even more impressive when we get into these location standings, because in 10th place, we got American Legion Fridley with 69,000 points. With 72,000 points in 9th place, we got Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton. 8th place is Shady's Railside and Rice with 77,000 points. With 80,000 points in 7th place, we got Tasty Pizza Hanger 45 in Hilltop. 6th place is Billy's Rockford with 82,000 points. With 83,000 points in 5th place, we got Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd. 4th place is Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 95,000 points. Now we get into that 100,000 point club, because with 153,000 points in 3rd place, we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. 2nd place is VFW Spring Lake Park with 173,000 points. And then that number 1 location, you probably could have guessed it from the player standings. It's Corner Bar in Goodhue with 355,000 points so far this season.
That is super impressive, but you guys need to be coming out from 4 to 6 each and every day to try your hand at the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter during our happy hour show.
There it is, 53 balls.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous days.
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skull, 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 baby.
Really cool seeing John Creasel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson. Have a really nice day.
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts, drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I got to say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.